Welcome to the Coin Curiosity channel. In this video, we are going to be reviewing 3 Morgan dollars. We will be talking about their specifications, what we're looking for on the coin itself, looking at the condition, and seeing if we have anything of significant value, or at the very least, what value we do have so that we can categorize it and label it accordingly within the collection in the event that we want to take further action down the road, such as selling it or trading it. So the Morgan dollars were minted from 1878 until 1921. The designer was George T. Morgan. The weight of the coin is 26.73 grams. It is comprised of 90% silver and 10% copper. That comes out to being a net weight of 0.77344 ounces of pure silver. One more time, that is 0.77344 ounces of pure silver. The peace dollar, which followed the Morgan dollar, and those were highlighted, 2 peace dollars were highlighted in a past video. These contain the same silver content value. The diameter is 38.1 millimeters. It does have a reeded edge. They were minted at Philadelphia, New Orleans, Carson City, Denver, and San Francisco. The mint mark is found on the reverse of the coin. Which is just below the bow and the wreath and right above the gap of the D and the O in dollar. So you would have the mint mark right here if this was minted anywhere other than Philadelphia. So we know that this Morgan dollar is minted at Philadelphia. Now let's go and pull it out so we can do a quick overview or wide shot. See that it's fairly dull. There is still a little bit of a glisten, a little bit of luster still remaining. There's a reeded edge and the reverse. One of the prettier coins that the United States Mint has made. Let's go ahead and get this back under. So right in the center of the obverse of the coin, we have Miss Liberty. At least another rendition of what she looks like. She does have Liberty in the headband. And you do want to be able to see all those letters to maximize your value. Then you have E Pluribus Unum. And that goes around the upper half of the perimeter of the coin. And then at the bottom is where you have the date of the coin. So this is 1879. There is no major variety to the Philadelphia version for 1879. On the reverse of the coin, we have United States of America, In God We Trust, the eagle with the arrows and the olive branch in its talons, and we have the denomination of $1, and it is not easily seen on this coin. Perhaps we will have a better specimen that is going to be coming up, but in the bow is where you can usually see the letter M, and again, that is for the designer George T. Morgan. So if we do have one that shows that a little bit better on a future coin, I will point that out. The, again, first year that they were minted was 1878. So this is the second year of issue. The 1879 saw a mintage of 14,806,000. And your minimum asking price, or the price that you might be expected to pay on the low end, is going to be the spot price of silver. And dependent upon the condition of the coin that you were looking at, could be upwards of $15,000. So that is the first Morgan dollar that we have to look at. Beautiful looking coin. Great to have this in the collection. And if I did not specify, these Morgans, these silver dollars, came from the collection purchase that I had done. There is a playlist that you can go take a look at on the channel, which is called the Mid-20th Century Coin Collection Purchase. So our second Morgan dollar, and we'll go ahead and do the wide angle shot. I do apologize for that. So even duller than the first one. No, but it has a nice color to it. I like the... I tend to like the dulled, raw look of these coins. It just has a more vintage feel than them having their full luster, but everybody has their own, of course, opinion on what they would prefer. So we have 1882 as the date. Let's go ahead and check the reverse for a mint mark. And we do have one. That is San Francisco. So we have an 1882 San Francisco Morgan dollar. So let's go ahead and check the details. There are no known major varieties. They had minted 9,250,000. Minimum price is the silver content. And you could potentially realize a max value of $3,000. We do see that a majority of the denticles, and the denticles are the teeth that are on the rim of the coin. We can see portions of them remaining here, but as we look at the quadrant 4, if we're talking math of the coin, or the southeast portion, a lot of those denticles are run down. They have not hit the stars yet, which is good, and everything is still legible. Everything's still identifiable. Still see some details in the hair. We see the letters in Liberty, and we have the two pins that can be seen. And if you have a really good quality, you could see the separation of where the pins and the bobby pin actually are. That probably was not a great description, but if I come across a better image of that, I will point it out. So as we look at the reverse then one more time, everything appears to be okay. So there we have it. There's that 1882 San Francisco. It's always nice to see a mint mark. Ideally, you probably want to be able to, all things considered, find a CC for Carson City. And let's look at the third and final Morgan dollar for this video. We'll do the overview. So we can see the denticles are extremely visible on this front of the coin. 1889. There is no mint mark. Let's put it under the scope. And this is a good place to show the specific metal pins, if you will, that are part of this larger bobby pin. So there's the 2 in this one and the 2 in this one. So you want to be able to see that. We can see a lot of the detail in the hair coming right from the top of the head, right at the top of the forehead, going all the way back. So that is great to see. And again, E pluribus unum, out of many one. A lot of the detail still as well on the bottom of the hair. 1889. And again, all these teeth visible. 1889. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back. Again, no mint mark. The denomination of $1. Still unable to see the initials here. United States of America, in God we trust. And good detail in the eagle as well. The eagle's feathers, we can see the separation. The eye, the break in the beak. Now, I don't want to misspeak here, but if that's supposed to be just the ridge or a nostril, I know that, again, I'm probably making a fool of myself and calling it that, but... And then the hairline for the nape, for the neck of the eagle. So 1889 Philadelphia is known to have a die break, which would be located just underneath the letter N of In God We Trust, and that die break would be coming out of the wing. So because this is just a nice smooth wing and there is no die break, no extra metal that we can see right at the tip of the pointer, which is a mini screwdriver, Phillips. This is not the die break variety. It is easily seen, and I will go ahead and throw a picture up so everybody can see what it's supposed to look like. But the 1889 Philadelphia had a mintage of 21,726,000. And again, for your silver content of 0.77344 ounces of pure silver, 0.77344 ounces of pure silver. You'd want the spot price for that weight for a minimum to a potential high price of $2,850. But I do like the way that this coin has toned out. We're starting to see some of that tarnish coming through on the silver. And beautiful coin. in my humble opinion. There's some scratches on it, of course. A little spot down here right underneath the chin of Miss Liberty, but overall, again, just beautiful coins. Those were 3 Morgan dollars that we had reviewed and analyzed. I do apologize that I was not able to find a good example of the initial in that bow. But if we do come across one later, I will show it. I do not believe that I have gone completely crazy, and I do believe that there are initials in that bow, but sometimes you end up forgetting information, or you have information attributed to the wrong coin. So without me continuing on to ramble, I do thank you for watching as I had reviewed these 3 Morgan dollars. We have 8 more to review, and we will analyze them, go over their data, and we'll get them cataloged. I do thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of the Coin Curiosity channel. And until the next video, take care.